Hello, beautiful friends. I want to share a message with you that came in the middle of the night for me. I usually get a lot of messages from my higher self, Great Spirit, Source, God. It doesn't matter what we call. It's usually a voice that wakes me up. And last night, the message was, in your pain, you find your freedom. And I know this message I have heard before, but the second part was, you need to speak more about this, share more. I shared a pretty risky post on Facebook yesterday. If you don't follow me, just find Alex Gill on Facebook. And it was a post about the importance for us to hear this calling as all the systems are breaking down. This calling that we need to wake the mystic within, which was another message I got a week ago, to really help people to wake the mystic within. I've been going through a lot in the last 3 years, and I'm just now slowly sharing all the mystical experiences I had. I want to remind you, I was always what I would call a spiritual person. I always believed in God, but didn't really embody that truth. And since I got initiated 3 years ago in Sedona, I started really having mystical experience and receiving these messages, and my calling has got very strong. I think I'm stronger every day to keep working, waking the mystic with me, which I translate that for myself as the wake of the feminine in me, because like many women, I embodied so much the masculine for so long as a protection, as a false illusion that if I was more masculine, if I was tough, I built a very strong physique through a training for over 20 years. And if I was as strong, I would be safer. What an illusion, because I ended up creating a prison for myself by creating that persona of masculinity. So now I feel at least way more balanced, and I work on that every single day, balancing the energies. And this has nothing to do with gender. It has to do with energies, the feminine, the masculine energies. So the way to freedom is you need to face and feel the pain. And you all know this. You hear healers talk about this, therapists, coaches talking about this all the time. And I assure you, that is the only way towards freedom. The question is, can you afford freedom? Do you have the courage, the curiosity, the compassion to embrace freedom? Because this is what happens, my friends. When I start feeling a lot of freedom, I face fear. I didn't know what to do with this freedom that comes when you start really claiming your power. I was like, I had time, I had space. I didn't know what to do with the freedom. And because the egoic mind is addicted to drama, we find problems, so the ego can resolve. The ego creates problems, so it can resolve the problems. It's like almost like a way to get a dopamine hit by doing that. So I'm warning you here, as you step into this path of liberation by facing and feeling the pain, so you can become free from your past, free from grievances, and really embody love, and start really knowing God, Source, because it's in that process that you get to know what the truth really is. You can't learn in any book. I cannot teach you either. All I do with my clients, my students, is to show them a map, and they're the ones that have to go and walk. Just like this beautiful trail, somebody could describe this trail to me all day long. I could read books about this beautiful trail here. But it's only by walking this trail that I get to know the trail. The map is not the territory, right? You need to walk the territory. So my invitation here for you, because my videos are all about inviting, is for you, if there's any pattern in your life that keeps showing up, it's causing a lot of stress. If you don't know what your pain is, you start with the broad version that you might say, I'm stressed out or I'm overwhelmed. So start with that. Put on a piece of paper, I'm stressed. Okay, go one layer deeper. You're stressed about what? You might say, I'm stressed about money, or I'm stressed in my relationship. Write it down. Go another layer deeper. What is it about this situation that stressed me out? You might say, stress me out because I'm constantly craving attention, validation, or I need money to feel worthy. Keep going deeper and deeper. And you're gonna find your pain. And that's what I help my clients with, to find the root of that pain, because the pain is never about the money or the relationship. It's never about the situation that you think it is. And until you really bring everything back to you, because the world is a mirror, and our higher self loves us so much that it's going to create situations, circumstances for us to grow. Every single person comes to our lives, what we call problem people, to wake us up. So I have a belief. I think it's more a truth than a belief, but I'm just going to say a belief for now. That the souls that come to my life to cause problems, their souls love me so much that they come to wake me up. And they did, and I'm so grateful. When you can really find gratitude, in that gratitude for the people that came to your life to shake you up, you find true forgiveness. You find forgiveness, and you can push, you can force a process of forgiveness. So this was going to be a short video. It became a long video because I'm inspired by a great spirit here in this beautiful nature. So I'm gonna leave you with this, again, big invitation. What is your pain? Your pain will liberate you. In order to explore your pain and to really want freedom, you need to be able to embrace the unknown, because living in pain and suffering has been known to you your whole life. So you really need to make a new agreement. The agreement is this: I am curious and ready to embrace the unknown, to see who I am without that pain, who I am without that personality, that masculinity, that rigidity, that fear. Who am I? As Pema Children says, your fear must be greater than, your curiosity needs to be greater than your fear. And that's a mantra. It's not about living without any fear. Although the more you walk this path, you're going to realize that you start really letting go of fear, which is a process of healing. And that, my friend, is liberating. It's bliss. It's heaven on earth when you can really find that freedom within. Freedom has nothing to do with money. I coach a lot of millionaires and they live in fear. Freedom has nothing to do with marriage, find a partner. I coach people in happy marriages. They're still not free. So it's within you. The heaven is within you. It's a level of consciousness. So I'm going to leave you here with this invitation. Go through your pain so you can be set free. Awaken the mystic within you. Have a beautiful day. Mwah.